All sports, all plays. Yeah. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you through the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety topics living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, like working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Easy Money, a sports betting show. Wednesday, June 15th, 2022. Got a big show today. We'll go over NHL Finals game tonight in hockey. Got a lot of baseball games. Yesterday's picks were 11-3 overall, and the best bets for yesterday were 6-0. So we had another good day yesterday, staying hot. Big show today. We'll go over. All right. I was just making sure the sound was good. But anyway, got a big show. Like I said, yesterday's picks were 11-3 overall. Our best picks yesterday went 6-0. Last week we were 26-12 for the week. Best picks last week were 14-3. So we got off to a good start so far this week. Like I said, we didn't have a show Monday because I had a medical procedure done. But on Tuesday, 11-3 overall, 6-0 with the best picks. But we'll go ahead and get ready to jump right into the show here. We'll start with the NHL hockey game tonight. You have the Tampa Bay Lightning at the Colorado Avalanche. Game one of the NHL Finals. I like the Avalanche in this game. I like the Avalanche to win this series. I know the Lightning are the defending champs. The Lightning are a good team. I just think the Avalanche's speed and their offensive ability is just going to be a little too much for the Lightning. And the Avalanche's goalie has been playing real well. So I like the Avalanche tonight, or actually, tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern at the minus 154 on the money line. Then we'll talk a little bit about the NBA Finals real quick. No game tonight. Game 6 is tomorrow night. Warriors are up 3-2 in the series. The Celtics are 4-point favorites at home. They're minus 168 on the money line. The Warriors are at plus 142 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 210. I like the under the 210 in this game, and I like the Warriors to close the series out. The Celtics blew, to me, in my opinion, the Celtics blew their chance Tuesday night or Monday night. Blew their chance Monday night when Steph Curry goes 0 for 9 on three-pointers. Steph Curry has not hit one three-pointer in the game. He had an off shooting night. Don't get me wrong, he affected the game in other ways. He played pretty good defense, and he had 8 assists. And I mean, him just being on the court gets other people good shots. So he still had an impact on the game. He just had a bad shooting night. But if Steph Curry has a bad shooting night, you have to take advantage of that. I think Boston didn't take advantage of their opportunity there. So I think the Warriors are going to close it out here in Game 6. I said Warriors in 6 at the beginning of the series. I'm going to stay with my prediction. I think Steph Curry has another good night. I look for Klay Thompson to have a big night. Game 6, Klay's going to show up. So I think Warriors. I like the Warriors money line on that game tomorrow night. But back to today's games, we'll jump over to Major League Baseball. Got a couple of games that are already in action, as the Miami Marlins are at the Philadelphia Phillies. That game is in the 7th inning, with the Marlins having a 1-0 lead. The Marlins are minus 180 on the money line right now, and the Phillies are plus 138 on the money line. Over under is at 3.5. These are the odds off of FanDuel. These are the live odds off FanDuel, I should say. Then we have the other game that's in action. You have the Chicago White Sox against the Detroit Tigers. That game is in the fifth inning with the White Sox up 9-0. The White Sox are minus 50,000, and the Detroit Tigers are plus 5,000. For any of you live bettors out there, and under over is set at 13 in that game. And then we have one other game in action with the Houston Astros at the Texas Rangers. This game is in the third inning, and the Astros are up 6-1 after 3 innings. Astros are minus 3,000 on the money line. The Rangers are up plus 1280 on the money line, and over under for this game is set at 14. All right, next game you have. They'll be starting at 3:41, so starts here in just about 40 minutes. The Cincinnati Reds at the Arizona Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks are 1.5 run favorites at home. They're minus 136 on the money line. The Reds are plus 116 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7.5. This is going to be, I think it's going to be a good game. Have a good pitching matchup here. The Reds have won the first 2 games of the series, have won 3 in a row. So the Reds have been playing some decent baseball. Bullpen still scares me every time they step out on the field for the Reds. I'm a big Reds fan, so I watch a lot of Reds baseball. Their bullpen's terrible, but the Reds are 23-39 on the season. They're 11-22 on the road, hitting 240 as a team and have a 5.15 team ERA. They will have Castillo on the mound, who's his last 3 starts has pitched real well. He is 2-4 on the season with a 3.23 ERA. He's allowed 31 hits, has 37 strikeouts, 13 walks, and allowed 3 home runs and 39 innings of work. The Reds, like I said, the Reds won the first 2 games of the series. Reds are 3-2 over their last 5. The Diamondbacks are 29-35 on the season, 14-18 at home. They're hitting 216 as a team, and they have a 4.22 ERA. You have Gallen on the mound for the Diamondbacks. He's 4-2 with a 2.95 ERA. He's allowed 47 hits, has 55 strikeouts to 16 walks, and allowed 6 home runs and 58 innings of work. The Diamondbacks are 1-4 over their last 5, and they've lost the 2 games of this series, including the extra inning game last night. I like the Reds here. Reds have been playing decent baseball, and they're on a 3-game winning streak. I'll look for them to keep that up tonight. Next game is the Kansas City Royals at the San Francisco Giants. The Giants are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 188 on the money line. The Royals are plus 158 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9 runs. The Royals are 20-41 on the season. They're 8-20 on the road. They're hitting 239 as a team. They have a 5.17 ERA. Heasley's on the mound for the Royals. He is 1-3 with the 3.62 ERA. He has allowed 26 hits, has 22 strikeouts to 18 walks, and has allowed 4 home runs and 32 innings of work. The Royals are 1-4 over their last 5. The Giants are 35-26 on the season. They're 19-13 at home. They're hitting 239 as a team, and they have a 3.97 ERA as a team. They're going to start long tonight. Giants are 5-0 over their last 5 games. I like the Giants here. The Royals do not play well on the road. They're 8-20 on the road. They have struggled on the road all season. Giants are pretty good at home. I'll look for the Giants to win this game tonight at home. Next game we have is the Minnesota Twins at the Seattle Mariners. The Twins are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're minus 144 on the money line. The Mariners are plus 122 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7.5 runs. The Twins are 36-28 on the season, 16-14 on the road. They're hitting 251 as a team and have a 3.85 team ERA. Sonny Gray will be on the mound with a 3-1 record and a 2.41 ERA with 23 hits. He's allowed 23 hits, has 39 strikeouts to 10 walks, and has allowed 3 home runs and 33 innings of work. For the Mariners, they're 28-34. They're 14-13 at home. They're hitting 237 as a team and have a 3.98 team ERA. They have Gonzalez on the mound. He is 3-6 with a 3.63 ERA. Has allowed 61 hits, has 38 strikeouts, 24 walks, and allowed 12 home runs and 62 innings of work. All right. I was just making sure the sound was good. But anyway, okay. Mariners are 2-3 over their last 5. Twins are 3-2 over their last 5. Twins have been playing better baseball. I like Sonny Gray on the mound, so I like the Twins here on the money line. Next game is the Braves at the Nationals. The Braves are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're minus 198 on the money line. The Nationals are plus 166 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9 runs. The Braves are 36-27 on the season, 16-13 on the road. They're hitting 247 as a team and have a 3.72 team ERA. They have Strider on the mound tonight. He is 2-2 with a 2.35 ERA. He has 24 hits. He's allowed 24 hits, has 57 strikeouts, 19 walks, and has allowed 1 home run and 38 innings of work. The Nationals are 23-41. They're 11-21 at home. They're hitting 257 as a team and have a 5.46 team ERA, which is not good. Their Nationals pitching has been struggling. Fetty's on the mound for the Nationals. He's 4-4 with a 4.87 ERA. He's allowed 60 hits, has 47 strikeouts, the 23 walks, allowed 7 home runs and 57 innings of work. I like the Braves. The Braves are 5-0 over their last 5. They've won their last 13 games. The Nationals are just not a good team, so I like the Braves here on the money line. Next game is the Tampa Bay Rays at the New York Yankees. The Yankees are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 136 on the money line. The Rays are plus 116 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 7 runs. The Rays are 35-26 on the season, 14-13 on the road. They're hitting 232 as a team and have a 3.21 team ERA. McClanahan's on the mound for the Rays, who is 7-2 and has a 1.87 ERA. He's allowed 49 hits, has 98 strikeouts to 13 walks, and has allowed 8 home runs and 72 innings of work. The Yankees are at 45-16 on the season, 27-7 at home, hitting 249 as a team and have a 2.81 team ERA. Yankees pitching has been good all year, even with them having some key guys missing in the bullpen to injuries. The Yankees pitching has been excellent. They'll have Cortez on the mound. He's 5-2 with a 1.96 ERA. Has allowed 45 hits, has 71 strikeouts to 14 walks, and has allowed 6 home runs on the season and 64 innings of work. The Rays are 2-3 over their last 5. Yankees have won 5 in a row. They beat the Rays 2-0 last night. This is going to be a fun game to watch. Got two of the better pitchers in the league this year. Both of them have got off to great starts. I like Cortez just a little better, so I like the Yankees on the money line here. All right, before we move on to the next game, we're going to take a short little commercial break. Enjoy this video, and we'll be right back.
Get ready. This summer, the Arena League Sports is on ASAP Network. Tune in live on either the Tiki Live or Roku app, as well as your smart home TV.
All right, welcome back to the show. We'll move on to the next game. In Major League Baseball tonight is the Baltimore Orioles at the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 300 on the money line. You have the Orioles at plus 245 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. The Orioles are 27-36 on the season, 12-21 on the road, hitting 231 as a team and have a 4.35 team ERA. Zimmerman will be on the mound for the Orioles tonight. He is 2-5 with a 5.52 ERA. He's allowed 76 hits, has 44 strikeouts, 11 walks, and has allowed 15 home runs and 62 innings of work. The Blue Jays are 36-25, 19-11 at home. They're hitting 257 as a team, and they have a team ERA of 3.59. They'll have Berrios on the mound, who is 5-2 with a 4.73 ERA. He's allowed 69 hits, has 54 strikeouts to 17 walks, and has allowed 10 home runs and 64 innings of work. The Orioles are 3-2 over their last 5. The Blue Jays are 3-2 over their last 5. They lost to the Orioles 6-5 yesterday. I'll look for the Blue Jays to bounce back and have a big night tonight. I like the Blue Jays here on the money line. All right. Next game we have is the Milwaukee Brewers at the New York Mets. This should be another real good game. The Mets have been one of the hottest teams in baseball. Brewers are a pretty good team as well. So this should be a good game tonight. The Brewers are 1.5 run favorites on the road. They're minus 138 on the money line. The Mets are plus 118 on the money line. Over under at 7.5. I think this is going to be a real good game. The Brewers are 34-29 on the season. They're 19-17 on the road. So they've played decent whether they're on the road or at home. They're hitting 230 as a team. They have a 3.74 team ERA. So their pitching staff has been pretty solid for the Brewers all season. Burns is on the mound. He's 3-4 with a 2.48 ERA. So Burns is off to a good start of the season. He's allowed 53 hits, has 92 strikeouts to 17 walks, and has allowed 9 home runs and 72 innings of work. The Mets are 41-22. They're 20-8 at home. They've played well at home. They're tough to beat at home. They're hitting 265 as a team. They have a team ERA of 4.42. A team ERA at 3.75. Peterson will be on the mound for the Mets. He is 3-0 with a 3.00 ERA. He's allowed 27 hits, has 32 strikeouts, 18 walks, and allowed 3 home runs in 36 innings of work. The Brewers have lost. Brewers lost to the Mets yesterday 4-0, and they were 1-4 over their last 5. The Mets are 3-2 over their last 5. I like the New York Mets here on the money line at the plus 118. Next game is the Oakland Athletics at the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 184 on the money line. The Athletics are plus 154 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9.5. The Athletics are 21-42 on the season, 14-19 on the road, hitting 211 as a team and have a 4.42 team ERA. They will have Kaepernick on the mound. He's 0-3 on the season with a 5.73 ERA. He's allowed 36 hits, has 25 strikeouts, 13 walks, allowed 9 home runs, and 37 innings of work. For the Red Sox, they're 33-29 on the season. They're 500 at home at 14-14. They're hitting 255 as a team. They have a 3.57 team ERA. They have Winkowski on the mound, 0-1 with a 12.00 ERA. He's allowed 6 hits and has 4 strikeouts, 3 walks, and allowed 1 home run in 3 innings of work. The Athletics are 1-4 over their last 5. They're just not a good team. Boston's offense is better offensively, and they're having the better pitching staff in this matchup. The Red Sox are 3-2 over their last 5 games. They did win 6-1 yesterday over the Athletics. I can see this being a high-scoring game here because neither pitcher has been great this season. So you might lean toward the over the 9, but I like the Red Sox here to get the win. Next game, Pittsburgh Pirates at the St. Louis Cardinals. The Pirates the Cardinals are 1.5 run favorites at home. They're minus 160 on the money line. The Pirates are plus 152 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 8.5 runs. The Pirates are 24-37 on the season. They're 11-20 on the road, hitting .221 and have a 4.57 ERA. Contreras will be on the mound. He's 1-1 with a 2.57 ERA, has allowed 24 hits, has 33 strikeouts to 9 walks, and has allowed 3 home runs in 28 innings of work. The Cardinals are 37-27. They are 21-12 at home. They're hitting .254 as a team, have a 3.78 team ERA. They'll have Flaherty on the mound. He's making his season debut. Cardinals are 4-1 over their last 5. I don't look for Flaherty to go deep into the game, so this is going to be pretty much a bullpen game for the Cardinals. But even with that, the Pirates are not a very good team. They're not hitting the ball well at all. So I like the Cardinals in this game. Then we have the San Diego Padres at the Chicago Cubs. The Cubs are 1.5 run favorites at home, minus 146 on the money line. The Padres are plus 124 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 11.5. The Padres are 39-24 in the season, 22-11 on the road. They're hitting .237 as a team, and they have a 3.30 team ERA. So the Padres are hitting the ball decent. You expect them to hit the ball a little better than what they are, but their pitching staff has been solid all season. Weathers will be on the mound for the Padres. He'll be making his season debut. So this could be another bullpen game where the Padres will use a lot of bullpen. But the Cubs are 23-38 on the season. They're 11-22 at home. Cubs are hitting .242 at home, and they have a 4.70 team ERA. But they have Killian on the mound. He's 0-0 with a 5.40 ERA. Has allowed 3 hits, has 6 strikeouts, and 2 walks and 0 home runs in 5 innings of work. I like the Padres here at plus 124. I think there's a lot of value with the Padres on the money line here. Even though Weathers has not pitched this season, I just don't trust the Cubs pitcher either. And the Cubs have won the first 2 games, Padres have won the first 2 games of the series. I see the Padres winning tonight. I like them on the plus 124 on the money line. Then we have the Cleveland Guardians at the Colorado Rockies. The Guardians are 1.5 run favorites. They're even money on the money line. The Rockies are minus 118 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 12. The Guardians are 30-27 on the season, 14-17 on the road. They're hitting .250 as a team and have a 3.64 team ERA. They'll have Pilkington on the mound. He's 1-0 with a 3.57 ERA. He's allowed 21 hits, has 25 strikeouts to 14 walks, and has allowed 1 home run in 22 innings of work. The Rockies are 27-35. They're 16-17 at home. They're hitting .257 as a team, The pitching staff has struggled as they have a 4.97 team ERA. Gomber will be on the mound tonight. He is 3-6 with a 6.17 ERA. He's allowed 64 hits, has 45 strikeouts to 19 walks, and has allowed 8 home runs and 58 innings of work. The Rockies lost to the Guardians last night 4-3 in extra innings. I like the Guardians again here tonight on the even money. And then last game of the night, we have the Los Angeles Angels at the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers are 1.5 run favorites at home. They are minus 198 on the money line. The Angels are plus 166 on the money line. Over under for this game is set at 9. The Angels are 29-34 on the season, 12-16 on the road. They're hitting 242 as a team and have a 3.90 team ERA. They'll have Detmers on the mound tonight. He is 2-2 with a 3.83 ERA. He has allowed 34 hits, has 32 strikeouts to 16 walks, and has allowed 7 home runs and 49 innings of work. For the Dodgers, they are 38-23, 18-10 at home. They're hitting 247 as a team and have a 3.01 team ERA. So the Dodgers have been hitting the ball decent, and their pitching staff has been solid all season long. They'll have Anderson on the mound, who's 7-0 with the 3.07 team or 3.07 ERA. Excuse me. He's allowed 51 hits, has 55 strikeouts to 9 walks, and has allowed 6 home runs and 58 innings of work. And the Dodgers have won the 2-0 last night. The Angels are 2-3 over their last 5, and the Dodgers are 2-3 over their last 5. But I like the Dodgers here on the money line at the minus 198. What's going on, Deontay?
How's it going, Chris?
And not too bad. Just finishing up going through the baseball games. Any baseball games you like tonight?
Yeah, actually, you're going to be surprised. I like the Royals and the Giants, and the Yankees and the Rays. Well, everybody know I have the Yankees. I also like Braves and Nationals. I like the Braves win streak and how they're going, and I think they're going to continue the win streak. And I believe the Royals are going to pull a beat and beat the Giants.
I have the Giants as one of my well, I ain't gave them out yet, but when I give out my best picks here in a few minutes, Giants was one of them.
Honestly, yeah, I love the Giants. I've always been a huge Giants fan for some reason. I always liked them. I don't know why, but I always have. But I know the Braves one. Braves has been in a good start in this win streak, and I believe they're hitting the ground running. And I think the Braves can beat the Nationals.
Oh yeah, I think the Braves are going to beat the Nationals. That's actually one of my best picks too.
He's like, yeah, I just wanted to explain some of my takes and put some of it down because you invited me on the show, and I wanted to show you some love.
Oh man, like I said, you're always welcome. What's up, Mike Hughes?
What up, Mike? He's like, right now, man, I'm out here studying, getting my stuff for this conference tomorrow for the sports business conference. So that's what I've been doing.
Damien Hernandez says, "Screw the Royals." No. Any other games you like tonight? I like the definitely gonna watch the Rays and Yankees. That's a great pitching matchup with McClanahan against Cortez.
I agree.
That's gonna be a game I'll watch. I'm definitely gonna watch the Reds game that starts here in about 15 minutes. Reds are on a 3-game winning streak, and they have Castillo. It's another good pitching matchup in that game because you have Castillo for the Reds and Gallen for the Diamondbacks.
Yeah, I'm intrigued on the Angels and the Dodgers too.
Yep.
I like Angels and Dodgers.
And them games are just so late. I stayed up late last night watching the Reds because the Reds played late last night. Luckily today they play early. But the Angels and Dodgers could be a good game because Detmers has had a solid season on the mound for the Angels. I had the Dodgers winning that game.
He was like, yeah. Well, I think, of course, I got the Dodgers. I think the Dodgers still one of the best teams in baseball right now. They're still one of the hottest teams. So I'm always going to have the Dodgers. The Angels, they can pull an upset. but I like the Dodgers.
All right. Well, I'll go. What I usually do here toward the end of the show, I'll go through all the games and I give a pick for each game, and then I give out my best picks of the day.
Okay, let me hear some.
So, Reds and Diamondbacks. I have the Reds on the money line here. It's a real good pitching matchup, and Castillo has had three straight starts for the Reds that have been real solid, and I look for that. And the Reds have been hitting the ball a lot better here. They're on a 3-game winning streak. I think they'll advance that to 4. You have any thoughts on that game?
I like the Reds. Honestly, I do like the Reds. That 3-game win streak, and I'm gonna give you some love, and I want you to feel confident in your Reds.
And then next game was the Royals and Giants.
I have the Royals.
I have the Giants. I have the Giants here. I just think one thing that could help the Royals is the Giants is basically going to be like a bullpen day for the Giants. That could help the Royals because the Giants isn't starting one of their top pitchers. But the Royals pitching staff is what worries me with the Royals is they have a 5.17 team ERA. So their pitching staff has been struggling. So that's what made me take the Giants.
Well, I understand that. So what's another game you got?
Twins Mariners. I had the I have the Twins.
I said Twins is playing the best they done played in a minute.
And then Braves Nationals. I like the Braves. Braves are on 13 straight. Starting to hit the ball better, and their pitching has been solid. So yeah, I like the Braves. Nationals have a lot of work to do. They're going the wrong way.
Yes, I agree.
And then Yankees and Rays. And this was a hard game for me to pick because I think it's going to be a real good game because I love both these pitchers. But I'm going to favor the Yankees just because they've been hot.
The Yankees, they're the most well balanced.
They've been a little bit more consistent than what the Rays have over the season.
I agree. They're the most consistent team in baseball.
Then Baltimore Orioles at the Blue Jays. Orioles beat the Blue Jays last night 6-5, but I think the Blue Jays are going to get that game back tonight. They have the advantage on the pitching matchup, and
you think they're going to split?
Yeah, I think Blue Jays going to get the win tonight.
Okay, that's a good one. What about Pirates Cardinals? I'm sorry.
Pirates Cardinals. I have the Cardinals winning that game.
Padres and Cubs.
Padres.
Okay.
Padres won the first 2 games of the series. And that game's going to be interesting too, though, because the Padres is basically going to be a bullpen day. But for the Cubs, Killian has a 5.40 ERA, so he hasn't been solid. So that's going to be an interesting game. I think it's going to come down to whose pitching staff just performs better.
I agree. I totally agree. And here's one: Guardians and the Rockies.
I got the Guardians.
Yeah, me too. I like the Guardians in that one. I like the Guardians.
And I like the Dodgers over the Angels, but I think that's going to be an interesting game.
Okay. I actually do think it's going to be an interesting game, but I think the Dodgers are just going to pull it off. I think everybody believes the Dodgers is going to pull it off.
That's all the baseball games. And on the other game tonight, you got the Lightning and the Avalanche and the hockey. I like the Avalanche. I think the Avalanche is going to win the series.
I think the Avalanche going to win. Like, looking at some of the things, looking how fast they were. Like, when you were talking about them, I watched a video on them while I was driving and listening to them. Like, I think the Avalanche can pull it off and win the series. Like, they're way faster than – Lightning is faster than Avalanche. I apologize. They play more team-oriented.
Yeah, I think it's going to be it could be very easily be a 7-game series. I think it's going to be fun to watch.
So I wouldn't be surprised if it's 7 games.
I'm going to watch some of it. I'll watch a little bit of it tonight. I think it starts at like 10 after 8.
Like, I'm going to try watching it. I'm going to try.
All right, well, we'll get to my best picks of the day. Yesterday, my best picks went 6-0. I was 11-3 overall yesterday on all the picks. Today, my best best bets of the day, I like the Giants money line, the Twins money line, the Braves money line, and then I like the New York Mets money line, the St. Louis Cardinals money line, and the San Diego Padres money line. So I'm giving out 6 picks again today, but them are my six favorite picks of the day.
Okay, those are good. Okay, I like them picks.
And then don't forget, last week we were 26-12 on the week. The best bets were 14-3 last week. On UFC Saturday night, I was 7-4. Pride was 6-5. So I mean, we've been hot over the last couple of weeks. So check out our picks, because if you're betting, you're going to be winning some money.
I said no. I ain't gonna lie. I've been watching your show a few times. Then there's a lot of times I'll be watching. It was like, yeah, you win more than you lose. I agree with that.
Oh yeah, I keep track of all of it. But yeah, I've been doing real good the last couple of weeks. I put a lot of studying into it too.
I see. Yeah, when you're doing sports betting, that's a lot of studying, because you gotta know tendencies, you gotta know the game plan, you gotta know how they play.
How they've been playing? Are they hot, or they've been struggling, or
how they play against that certain team or that certain player. You gotta know all of that.
You have any other picks or anything, Deontay?
I said, no, I basically agree with you on every single one. Besides the Royals, I think the Royals are going to pull the upset. But besides that, I agree with a lot of the ones you say.
Also, we will be having another UFC pick show this Friday. Pride will be joining us again, and we'll talk to UFC for this Saturday. Like I said, we both had winning records last week. I was 7-4, and he was 6-5.
Okay,
so it wasn't too bad.
Okay, that's a good. I'll try to get on with y'all, because I watch UFC myself, and I want to see my prediction. So I'll get on with y'all.
Yeah, I'm live with this show every day at 3. So hey, if you're ever free, you're more welcome to jump on. Just let me know, and I'll send you a link. It's live on ASAP and on the Gonzo Sports Room Network channels too. So if you want to join, just let me know, and I'll send you a link.
All right, no problem, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, I appreciate you jumping on. Appreciate everybody that's watched. Don't forget, we're live Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at Gonzo Sports Room, and YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at All Sports All Plays Network, ASAP Sports. Go check out the ASAP Sports Network. They have a great morning show at 10 p.m. Eastern every morning. I do an afternoon show at 1 p.m. Eastern. You have Easy Money at 3. There's shows all the way up to about midnight every night over there on ASAP. They have a lot of good analysts. So make sure you go check them out. Please like and subscribe to YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all that for both channels at Gonzo Sports Room and the ASAP All Sports All Plays Network. We greatly appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, and we will see you guys tomorrow at 3. And I'll make a graphic with the best picks and get that up on our social media. And I will also be having this in podcast format here in just a few minutes. Thanks for joining, and we'll see you. You got any final thoughts, Deontay?
Well, I appreciate all the support. Like Chris said, look at all the episodes. They go up to 12. They got some good analysts. They got great analysts here. They do a good job over here. And you guys wish me luck. I'll be at the Sports Business Symposium powered by ESPN. I'll also be doing an audition because they recommend me for auditions. So y'all wish me luck. I'll be doing this from Thursday to Saturday. So if you guys don't see me, that's why.
All right. Well, good luck, brother. And I hope that goes great for you. And we'll see. Hopefully you be back on here real soon.
All right. Thank you.
All right. Well, everybody have a good day. Hope you guys can win some of that money that's out there. And we will see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Thank you. See you.
All sports, all plays. Yeah. All sports, all plays. All sports, all plays. 365, we making up plays. You talking the game, get you to the days. We're high in the court, the dime in the lane. Variety, topics, living the same. All presentation, sports information. Hitting the airways, taking the nation. All sport, all plays, they working your faces. Grace at the field, so tie the laces. All sports, all plays.